Этот бомбили завод. Видите? Дыры. Везде. Бомбили фабами. Потом зашли наши штурмовики.
A strike drone of the Ukrainian Defense Forces destroyed a Russian Tu-22M3 strategic bomber. Oleksandr Syrsky, the commander-in-chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, stated this in an interview. According to the information available to the commander-in-chief, the Ukrainian drone was able to hit the Russian Tu-22M3 strategic bomber immediately after it landed at the Shaikovka Air Base, located in the Smolensk region of Russia. The airbase is a home of Tu-22M3 strategic bombers of the 52nd Heavy Bomber Aviation Regiment of the Russian Federation, Military Unit 33310, involved in missile strikes on the territory of Ukraine with Kh-22, Kh-32 missiles. Several days ago, through our successful actions, we destroyed a long-range bomber Tu-22M3. It had just landed, and our drone hit it. Its value is about $100 million. Syrsky shared. Recently, the Cyber-Boroshno cyber community published satellite images of this airfield, which showed signs of strikes by Ukrainian drones. In one of the images, strange remains were spotted, which were classified as a destroyed aircraft or building. The remains are located at the parking area where aircraft are usually based. Given the satellite images and the statement of the commander-in-chief, it can be argued that the Ukrainian Defense Forces managed to destroy the Russian Tu-22M3. Militarny previously reported that strike drones destroyed a depot with Kh-22/32 missiles and a technical facility for their maintenance during an attack on the Shaikovka airbase. Drones attacked the airbase, where the Tu-22M3 strategic bombers are based, at night on March 31, 2025. The strike damaged the airbase's infrastructure, primarily destroying the Kh-22/32 missile preparation room, where the missiles were refueled and set up before launch. It should be noted that Ukrainian long-range drones targeted this airbase at least 3 times, in September 2024, August 2023, and October 2022. Ukrainian warriors have eliminated a Pskov paratrooper who took part in war crimes in Bucha in March 2022. We are talking about a 24-year-old Russian terrorist, Ruslan Omaralinov, who served in the 234th Pskov Air Assault Regiment. According to pro-war Russian ZEED channels, he was reportedly neutralized somewhere in the Kursk region. A Russian war criminal, participant of the Russian-Belarusian military aggression against Ukraine, 24th of February 2022. Executioners and murderers, rapists and looters directly involved in committing war crimes against the people of Ukraine in Borodyanka, Kiev region. Accomplice of the crimes of fascist Russia against Ukraine and its citizens. An attempt on the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine. A professional killer, marauder, and executioner. As part of the 234th Airborne Assault Regiment, he participated in the killings and terror against civilians in Bucha, Borodyanka, and other towns and villages in the Kiev region in February-March 2022. Mariupol, Azovstal. Russian climbed onto the plant and is showing holes left by aerial bombs.
Мы находимся сейчас на самой верхней точке завода. 64 метра. Море Азовское. Этот бомбили завод. Видите? Дыры везде. Бомбили фабами. Потом зашли наши штурмовики. Вначале нужно было эвакуироваться. Сейчас покажу. Пойдем туда. Это отличие. Как это находится тоже удобно. Но большой дальности нужно на 30% функционировать. кто-то вел здесь отметки, наверное, недели, которые они здесь держались. Но видно, что это не один месяц было. Отмечали. Да. И потом, ну, прерыва не было. То есть, видно, ушли раньше того, как здесь самолеты начали уничтожать их сверху. Вот дыра, видите, в крыше. Это, похоже, 500-й ФАБ падал сюда и внутрь попал, и разворотил, конечно, очень много здесь. Вот просто авиационная бомба такую дыру, как говорится, не дает.
Ukraine will gain an advantage if China halts the supply of drones and components to the Russian Federation, according to Roman Kostenko, Secretary of the Defense Committee of Ukraine's parliament. The member of parliament believes that unmanned technologies play a decisive role in modern warfare and that China holds the key to changing the situation on the front line.
If the country that is currently silent is China, she currently holds the drone war in her hands. They can either stop it by ceasing to supply components and drones to both Russia and Ukraine. The accounts are or favor one of the sides. Imagine tomorrow they say, that's it, we will not supply to Russia, only Ukraine. We don't need any more types of weapons. We immediately gain an advantage on the line, on the battlefield, and we return our territories. And this advantage now, and we all talk about the United States, but the key is in the hands of China.
Zelensky reveals details on captured Chinese soldiers. Ukrainian forces fought 6 Chinese military personnel in Donetsk, near Tarasivka and Bilohorivka. 2 were taken prisoner. The U.S. is aware that Ukraine has captured 2 Chinese nationals involved in combat on Russia's side. This raises concerns, says the U.S. State Department. This is alarming. North Korea's involvement raises concerns, and it is troubling that Chinese soldiers were captured. China is a key source of support for Russia and the war in Ukraine, the spokesperson stated. That's it. The entire reaction of the USA. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine summoned the acting chargé d'affaires of China. We strongly condemn Russia's involvement of Chinese citizens in its aggressive war against Ukraine, as well as their participation in combat actions against Ukrainian forces. We summoned the acting chargé d'affaires of China in Ukraine to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to denounce this fact and demand explanations. The participation of Chinese citizens in the Russian invasion force in Ukraine calls into question China's declared position on peace and undermines trust in Beijing as a responsible, permanent member of the UN Security Council, emphasized Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.